is enough said.
What up, Heat Nation? Your boy Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Before we get started, guys, please show support, like, share, and subscribe. Now that we got that out the way, let's go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. So, today's NBA free agency. Today at 6 p.m., NBA free agency starts. And it's been a crazy ride already. Even though NBA free agency is about to start, we've already seen some crazy transactions already. And with our Miami Heat, we've gotten a few shockers. First one that was really good news, the Miami Heat re-signs Davion Mitchell to a 2-year, $24 million contract. And that was cool. Then Duncan Robinson yesterday opts out of his $20 million player option contract. And I'm sure a lot of us were baffled. There's no updates on it yet, but it does sound like Duncan Robinson intends to re-sign with the Miami Heat on a restructured contract. Kind of like what James Jones did in 2010 and what Anthony Carter did, I believe, back in 2000, 2001, something like that. But the Miami Heat have been known to do this with their players, and Miami and Duncan have a great relationship, so I wouldn't see why he wouldn't re-sign. Now, in today's episode, though, I want to veer off something different because a few days ago, there was a rumor out there that indicated the Miami Heat and the LA Lakers were talking about a potential trade. And it seems like the rumors are heating up because it was reported today by ESPN that the LA Lakers are having trade talks with the Utah Jazz for center Walker Kessler and the Miami Heat for wing Andrew Wiggins. And the representatives for Austin Reeves, Gabe Vincent, Rui Hachimura, and Dalton Knecht were not contacted about any teams involved, sources told ESPN, which is customary when a trade nears the finish line, end quote. Now, I don't know if that really has a lot of steam, but after that, there was another report by Clutch Points in the Los Angeles area that are saying that the Miami Heat are cooking up something big. According to multiple reports, Pat Riley and the front office are zeroed in on Lakers duo Rui Hachimura and rookie standout Dalton Knecht as prime targets in a potential offseason trade. The price? Andrew Wiggins. While no deal is finalized, the chess pieces are moving, and Miami's bold trade strategy is turning heads across the league. Now, it was also said that with Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo cemented as franchise pillars, Miami is clearly in retooling mode, not rebuilding. Andrew Wiggins' future hangs in the balance as the Heat explores every angle to revamp their roster. So that's crazy, you guys. This is actually something that really perked up my ears because this is actually a really interesting trade when you think about it. Why? Well, you look at Rui Hachimura last year, you guys, averaged 13 points, 5 rebounds, 1.5 assists a game, 50% from the field, 41% from the three-point line, 77% from the field. Also had a great playoffs, averaging 14.8 points a game, 5 rebounds, 48% from three. I mean, this dude is a very, very good role player. And then you look at a guy like Dalton Knecht, who was picked after or before Khalil Ware. I can't remember. You guys remind me in the comments. But had a solid rookie season. Played 78 games, 9 points a game, 37% from the three-point line, 47% from the field. Dalton, but he didn't really get to play in the playoffs, you know? So there's a possibility where this trade does happen, you guys, and I understand both sides because especially with the LeBron James report that came out where he opts into his player option, but he's not sure about the Lakers' future because it looks like that they're building for the future and not winning now. This may be LeBron James's last year. Maybe he might have 1 or 2 more years left. And with Luka Doncic on the Lakers, the mentality is to win now for them. And the way that they're going to win now is if they make a trade to get a player that helps them win now. And ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I know there are some Heat fans out there that aren't really the biggest fans of Andrew Wiggins, and I know that I've said in the past that Andrew Wiggins doesn't seem like he wants to be with the Miami Heat, but you look at his numbers, you guys, and you plug him on the Los Angeles Lakers roster, and he is a perfect complementary number 3. This season, played 60 games, 18 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, averaged a steal, almost a block a game, 44% from the field, 37% from the three-point line. I mean, he didn't really have a stellar playoffs, But you take a guy like Andrew Wiggins, who has championship pedigree, who's also on the final year of his contract before a player option, which gives the Lakers a 2-year window. You're trading the Miami Heat Rui Hachimura, who's also on an expiring contract. So really what they're losing is Dalton Knecht. And I love Dalton Knecht on this roster, especially if we're veering towards the youth movement. Now look, the Eastern Conference is going to be wide open, you guys, and I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys. And yeah, I might sound a little bit diluted, but Cleveland, New York, and Orlando, those are like the top 3 teams. And I feel that if the Miami Heat can get a healthy season with Spo really training these guys in the offseason, getting a full training camp with them, I think they can surprise a lot of people. I think Tyler Hero can ascend and take another level of a step. Remember, you guys, Tyler didn't really get given the keys until Jimmy was traded. And then they had to figure that whole thing out mid-season. You get a full training camp under your belt with Tyler Hero as your main guy. And then if you're able to put players around Tyler and Bam, especially shooters, then you'd have some flexibility on being better this season. You won 37 games last year with this roster, and it was mirrored by drama and BS. Now, if you make your trades this offseason, get your guys, get the right team together and put them together for training camp, you're definitely going to have a better season. You're going to have Kel'el Ware coming back. Nikola Jovic is going to be healthy. Jaime Jaquez, I know can take that next step. If this Miami Heat team goes all in on this youth movement roster, I really feel like that this can benefit them in the next few years. And I get it. Miami Heat fans are not the most patient fans out there. We want the big trade. We want the big splash. We want now. But at the end of the day, you guys, if you look at this roster the way that it's built, you see an OKC Thunder, a Houston Rockets a few years ago. Now you just got to figure out who's that guy going to be. Can Tyler take that next step? If you make a trade for Rui Hachimura and Dalton Knecht, Rui Hachimura is 27 years old, Dalton Knecht 24 years old. You are getting 2 players in the perfect age timeline. You are sending the Lakers a guy who's going to help them win now and is going to be a perfect number 3 complementary next to LeBron. Andrew Wiggins can easily slide to the 4 or the 3 position next to LeBron. They can get their center via another trade. There's a possibility they might be looking to move Austin Reeves and Gabe Vincent for a center. And then they trade Rui Hachimura and Dalton Knecht for Andrew Wiggins. This makes the Los Angeles Lakers roster a win-now mode team and does make them a little bit better. So Heat Nation, I want to hear from you. I know a few of you have said in the comments about Rui Hachimura and Dalton Knecht. If this trade was done for both Dalton Knecht, Rui Hachimura for Andrew Wiggins, how would you guys feel about that? I don't want to include a first-round draft pick. Maybe a future second-round draft pick. I'd be okay with that. But no first-round draft picks. We got to keep as much as we can. And shoot, I'll keep it a buck with you guys. I'll keep it real, man. I mean, I even read a report that the Miami Heat's asking price is a little bit high. That they're not only asking for Rui Hachimura and Dalton Knecht, they're also asking for a future first-round draft pick. And you guys got to understand, this is the Lakers reaching out to the Heat for Andrew Wiggins. They know that Andrew Wiggins is going to help them win now. If you put Andrew Wiggins on the Lakers roster right now, they have a better chance of winning it out the West. You know, Andrew Wiggins being a great two-way player, especially playing next to LeBron and Luka Doncic, it definitely works on the JJ Redick's system. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as we push for 7,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. And until next time, your boy Ernest out, and that is enough said.